Well, gator sightings are up. The warmer weather has them on the move, but there's also another reason that we're seeing them turn up in some unexpected places.
Our Lee Peck is on the story tonight, live on the causeway. And Lee, we are right in the middle of mating season.
Well, we are, Lenise and Byron. April and May, typically the months where Alabama's gator population mate. They're active now. We'll, of course, start seeing a lot more of them as we move into the summer months. Here along Alabama's Gulf Coast, you don't have to go far to find a gator. From Daphne's Gator Boardwalk to Five Rivers Delta, they're living among us. Some of those gators also making headlines recently, like this one on Dolphin Island.
You'll quite often see the gators that are near the beaches are going to be in that 4, maybe 5 foot range. So you likely have other larger gators who, now it's mating season, are forcing them out of those coveted or those good areas that they like to live in.
Mark Wetzel with Five Rivers Delta Resource Center explains during mating season, an adult mother gator can lay more than 30 eggs. Once they hatch, they'll grow about a foot per year for their first 6 years. Take a look at this little guy.
About a 3-year-old gator who's a little bit panicked since I've picked him up. It is one of our education gators. If you'll listen closely, you'll hear it kind of doing a bit of a hissing. It's breathing pretty hard because right now it thinks a very large predator has captured it.
Wetzel explains there's also a very distinctive gator mating call.
So it's not so much what you're seeing, it's what you're hearing, and that is very low rumbles in the water. And if you see it, you can actually see the water dancing around the alligators because they're rumbling so low in tone and frequency.
As you can imagine, those mother gators, very protective of their eggs and their young. Best advice, ignore them and they'll ignore you.
And what's unique is female alligators actually guard their nest. They're one of the few reptiles that will stay with those young for the first while and help them out throughout life. And that would be anytime you get between a mother and her nest could be a dangerous situation. But what do you do around a gator? And that is basically you ignore it. You try and stay out of its way. The number one thing that you do not do around a gator is offer it food. The gators do not want anything to do with us unless we feed them. So give them their space and they'll give us ours.
Great advice. Get this, Alabama, one of the first states to protect alligators. Our population doing so well now, we actually have a gator hunting season in August. We're live tonight on the causeway. Lee Peck, Fox 2 News.